A neighborhood in mourning. Residents of Malweke in Kinshasa are grieving the loss of an entire family in their area. 3 family members were killed in this home by landslides caused by heavy rains on Tuesday.
I was called at 5 in the morning. When I arrived here, I noticed that a lot of mud from the neighbor's compound had been washed down to this house. It destroyed the wall of my brother's house and killed him, his wife, and a 4-year-old son.
Many people living in low-lying areas on the outskirts of Kinshasa were killed by landslides. Others were electrocuted by power lines that collapsed in the heavy downpour. On Tuesday, the city police chief gave a provisional toll of at least 50 dead, but the toll was later revised upwards after more bodies were found.
We have a disaster here. Many of us have nowhere to sleep and no clothes to put on. Some of the flood victims are sick. We urgently need help, not only from the government, but also from people of goodwill. There are more than 17 bodies that we found here.
Search and rescue teams are still trying to find missing people. The floods submerged major roads in the city and damaged others. The floods in Kinshasa have caused massive destruction. This highway that's been cut off is the main supply route linking the DRC capital to Congo Central Province, where a lot of goods and foodstuffs are transported daily. Kinshasa is one of Africa's largest cities, with a population of about 15 million people. But the city's housing supply has failed to match the rapidly growing population, which has forced many people to build houses in flood-prone areas. The DRC government has declared 3 days of national mourning and promised to pay for the funeral costs of the flood victims. The devastation caused by the floods in Kinshasa was one of the worst in years. The DRC president has blamed it on climate change. Many of the survivors hope the government will come up with solutions to prevent such disasters from happening again. Ocamringa, CGTN, Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo.